Hi everyone, welcome to FoodNSpices. Today we'll be making a pastry platter with cream-filled madeleines and crispy cannoli snaps. Let's go see what ingredients we need. For the cream-filled madeleines, you will be needing 2/3 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 3 large eggs, 85 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, In a separate bowl, mix the all-purpose flour, the baking powder, and the salt. Mix and set aside. In a separate bowl, whisk the eggs, the sugar, and the vanilla extract until pale yellow. Then add the dry ingredients, which we prepared earlier, to the wet ingredients. If we were making regular madeleines, we would have left the batter in the fridge for a couple of hours or overnight for that signature hump. But we want to make the cream-filled madeleines, so we don't need to do that in this case. Mix well and don't forget to clean the sides of the bowl if there's any excess. Now add the warm butter and mix again. While that is mixing, don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Our batter is now ready. Remember to grease the baking tray with oil. Use a brush to remove any excess oil. This is just to prevent the madeleines from over browning around the edges. Once the tray is ready, you can scoop about ½ tablespoon of batter into the tray. Once you have scooped the batter into all the slots, let it settle. Now place in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. In about 10 minutes, they should be golden brown. Our madeleines are now ready. Let's bake the crispy cannoli snaps now. For the crispy cannoli snaps, you will be needing 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of melted butter, a pinch of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 large egg white. In a bowl, add the all-purpose flour, the sugar, the salt, the cinnamon, the egg white, the milk, and the butter. Now mix everything well together. Remember to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Make sure to prep the foil to roll the cannolis as shown here. You can make 2 of these as rolling the cannolis is very time sensitive. Now prep your baking tray by spraying it with oil. Use a brush to spread evenly and remove any excess. Now pour about 1 tablespoon of batter onto the tray and spread evenly. Spread about 5 to 6 inches so that it creates a very thin layer. Bake for about 7 minutes or until golden brown. Once baked, work quickly to roll the cannolis using the foil. Make sure you use a spatula to help roll as the cannolis will be very hot. Remember, these will set very quickly, so we have to work fast. If you're enjoying this recipe so far, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's move on to the cream filling. For that, you will need 1 cup of whipped cream, half cup of cream cheese, and half cup of mascarpone cheese, and 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. Whisk the whipped cream until fluffy. Then, in a separate bowl, whisk the cream cheese and the icing sugar. Now add the mascarpone cheese, once mixed, you can fold in the whipped cream. The cream is now ready. We will divide it into 2 bowls to flavor it differently. For the first flavor, we will add 2 tablespoons of mango pulp. Now mix gently and set aside. For the second filling, we will add edible flowers and lemon zest. Mix gently and set aside. Once both of the creams are ready, prep them as shown here for the piping bag. Here we are piping one of the creams into the crispy cannoli snaps. This recipe will yield about 6 crispy cannoli snaps. To make the cream-filled madeleines, first cut them in half. Then use your piping bag to fill with cream. Decorate your platter as you like. We just sprinkled some icing sugar and added some edible flowers. We hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for future recipes. Thank you. Join us next time on Food and Spices.